Hi, collective. Welcome back. Hey, Taurus. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. So, you guys, this is a special message I'm doing for all zodiacs. Taurus, this is going to be a message about what you've gone through in 2025 and any encouragement or advice I can give you moving into 2026. Okay. So, I'm going to pull from a few different decks. Let's start with the Astro messages for Taurus. Welcome back, all of my current followers and subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being here with me again. It's so nice to have you. I pray that you guys are doing well. So, Taurus, what are your astro codes for Taurus at this time into 2025, going into 2026? Okay. So we got number 46 with 8th house, mystery. Then we got Aries, number 1 with act. And then I got Virgo, number 6 with digest. Okay, let's see. So with the 8th house, Taurus, 46, the number 46 could be significant. You could be 46 or 64. 8th house, mystery. 8th house talks about intimacy, inheritance, rebirth, transformation. So I feel like you have gone through a lot of transformation in regards to your romantic relationships, within self as well. I feel like you have been very mysterious this past year with people. People have not quite known everything that you've been got going on, Taurus. You've been a true mystery. Scorpio energy, Pluto energy here as well. You may have Scorpio somewhere in your chart. But yeah, I feel like you have definitely kept quiet about a lot of the changes that you've been going through, Taurus. You may have also some Aries in your chart. The number 1, January could be significant. The month of October could be significant as well. The 1st as well. With this Aries energy, act, I feel like you have put in a lot of time and effort into your self growth, into your career, your business. I feel like you've started something new, with this number 1 energy. I feel like when it comes to Aries energy, Aries again is about the house of self, right? So again, between this 8th house energy, transformation, rebirth, and the self, again, I feel like you have gone through a major transformation. You have done a lot of healing for yourself. You've looked within. You've definitely put in a lot of time and effort as well. And then with Virgo energy, Mercury being the ruling planet, 6th house, which is about health and service. Again, I feel like you have put in a lot of time with your body transformation, mental transformation. You have grown within your faith, your spirituality. Again, I feel like this year has been about your growth within, Taurus. Again, and this has been something you've really done most of the time within hermit mode. I don't feel like you shared this, with a lot of people. And I feel like, you have really kept a lot of this, to yourself. You've been very possessive about, the things that you are birthing, the transformation that you're going through, the things that you've been learning. So, again, the number 6 could be significant. Born on the 6th, the month of June, as well, could be significant as well for Taurus. Okay. All right. Let's get you your moonologies for Taurus. What are the most important moonology messages for Taurus? Okay. A few more, please. Ooh, wow. Okay. One more, please. Let's trying to jump out. There we go. Okay. For Taurus. So Taurus, what do you need to release? Waning moon. What is it in your life at this time that you need to release? Taurus. Person, place, situation, relationship. What do you need to release before going into 2026? That's just going to weigh you down. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node. Yeah. I feel like whatever it is that you need to release, Taurus, it's going to allow you to really move in towards your North Node energy. But I feel like it's going to be difficult with whatever this is that could be weighing you down. In order to get you to push and really move like you want to, right, into that next level, that next adventure, that next chapter of your life, there's definitely some things that you need to release. Yeah, a time for healing, right? Releasing whatever that is going to allow you to heal, Taurus. And I feel like this is going to be necessary in order for you to truly get to that next level. Meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces, balsamic moon here as well. Yeah, like I said, I feel like it's time to go within, Taurus, in order to truly figure out what direction you want to go in. Maybe some of you guys are at a crossroads because the things that you might have to walk away from, that you might have to release, have been a part of your life, your whole life, or the majority of your life, right? So it could be kind of difficult to just walk away. But I feel like you are ready to start this new chapter. Like I said, in that first spread from the Astros, you have truly kept to yourself a lot of your transformation, a lot of your growth from within. But it is what you want. You want that growth. You want that next chapter. You are desiring something more, even for yourself. And that's why it is something that you decided to work on, even if you kept it to yourself. And I feel like you kept it to yourself because you may have people in your life that wouldn't encourage you, that would try to hold you back. And you know this, but look at this. The energy is gaining momentum and a new start is coming. It's inevitable. It's inevitable that you have a new start coming. Confirmation. I didn't even see this card in this new moon energy. You have the energy is gaining momentum. So I feel like you're becoming more and more encouraged to focus on self for that growth because you really want this new start that you know is destined to happen for you. But again, what is it that you need to release? What is it that you need to get out of your comfort zone with? Because that goes along with what you need to release. But yeah, your energy towards this new beginning is gaining momentum. So some of you guys need to take some time and meditate and really contemplate what your next move is going to be. But I feel like you already know what direction you want to go in. It's just now about taking the action and not being afraid, Taurus, okay? Time for healing. All right. So let's get you now some messages from the cosmos, some things to focus on that will definitely help you with making these next decisions towards your healing, messages of encouragement, confirmations for you. Because like I said, it's evident to me from the beginning that whatever it is that you feel has been holding you back, you're ready for change. Confirmation, spirit, thank you. Embrace change. I mean, if it just jumped out of my hand. Spirit is confirming, yes, you want change, Taurus. It's evident. Embrace change and welcome the new possibilities. And this is the energy that's gaining momentum as you go into the end of 2025 into 2026. It's what you want. You know, healing is what you want. Growth is what you want. You want to get into your North Node. You are tired of low vibrations. You're tired of not being supported. You're tired of not going towards the things that you truly desire. You are ready for that change. Yeah. Embrace change, gratitude, wisdom, insight. Yeah. Like I said, while you've been in hermit, while you've been away from those people, places, and things that you've been used to, this is what you have figured out. Look at that. Beautiful. I can get my cards in line together for you. Embrace change. Gratitude. Be grateful for every moment. Keep a heart of gratitude. A lot of transformation and butterfly energy. You are starting to look at things different, I feel like, with this gratitude, especially with the hands holding this heart energy. I feel like you are starting to be more grateful and be able to recognize now the people in your life that truly care for you versus the people in your life that are just in your life to take from you, to use you in some way. I feel like you are now learning how to be grateful for those small things, right? It's not about the material things in life. It is truly about those people who support you, who are by your side through those tough times. This is the wisdom and the insight that you have now gained. And now that your eyes have been opened to it, you can't close your eyes. Wisdom comes from your experience and reflection. Yes, you have gone within. Insight is the fruit of wisdom and keeping a learning attitude. I feel like there's so much that you want to know. And I feel like you want peace. Yes, peace. Peace in your external life, but also peace, internal peace. This is what you are now realizing is so precious that you should be grateful for those moments of inner peace. Those moments of stillness where there's no chaos, where there's no drama. You realize how precious those moments are. And I feel like you are feeling inspired to get into your North Node, to grow, heal, and evolve, to reach those goals, to start those new businesses, to start on a new adventure. I feel like you have Aries in your chart, with that Aries card coming out in the first spread. And also, when I did the message for Aries, you guys are both basically going kind of through that same transformation of wanting that change, wanting that growth. And you are inspired. You are inspired. So, yes, you are on the right track. You are on the right path. So, what you are feeling is correct for you. Beautiful. Good job, Taurus. So, what strengths and abilities are going to be useful for you, Taurus, as you go into 2025, going into 2026? What has been useful for you up until this point as you have started going through your transformation, your healing process? Let's see. Oh, wow. Soul happy, rekindle connection. Your soul is longing to reconnect with something or someone. There's someone that you've been missing, Taurus, that's outside of you that you're not connected to. Strengths and abilities for Taurus. Important strengths and abilities for Taurus. Embrace. There's somebody you want to hug. You miss someone's embrace. This is what I'm getting from this. There's somebody that you haven't been in connection with that you wish you could hug. You miss their hugs. You're awakening to your own potential. Yeah, your inner potential is awakening. Like I said, that's evident. You are feeling inspired right now. You are gaining a different perspective about the things that you should have gratitude for. How amazing having a level of inner peace is. Yeah, you are truly understanding your value. You're gaining strength. You're seeing your value different. You're not allowing people to base your value on what you can do for them anymore. You are truly starting to value yourself. You are not allowing people to make you question your worth, I should say. Because I feel like in the past, people based their worthiness on material things, what they had, what type of house, what type of job, what type of friends, their status. But I feel like you realize that it really doesn't bring you inner peace, right? It doesn't inspire you. It doesn't make you feel loved. And I feel like you're realizing you're stronger than you know. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of confusion. I felt like you felt overwhelmed for a very long time in this maze, this constant hamster wheel of the same thing day in and day out. But you're realizing that there is a way out of this maze. And even though the struggles that you've gone through may have been difficult, you are starting to shift your perspective. Like I said, you are finding solutions to those things. You're finding your strength dealing with those situations that maybe caused you fear before. Maybe you didn't have a courageous heart. Maybe you were not strong enough to stand up to people, situations that you had in your life that you needed to. But I feel like that's changing. And I feel like, yeah, your healing is gaining momentum. So you are becoming stronger every day. I feel like by 2026, Taurus, you will know your true direction. Nobody will be able to tell you your value because you will know your own self-worth. And you will demand that people meet you where you are or walk away. That will be the only option. All right. I like it. I like it, Taurus. Good job. Okay. So let me get you guys some love vibes. Let's see what Taurus has been dealing with in matters of the heart. What love vibes are you dealing with at the end of 2025 going into 2026? What are the love vibes Taurus has dealt with 2025 going into 2026? What are the love vibes? Three more, please. Two more, please. One more, please. All right. Let's see, Taurus, what we got going on for you. Interesting. Love lessons, breaking up. People out here playing games in matters of the heart, Taurus. Interesting. So I feel like looking at the order of this spread here, it's almost telling a story for Taurus, okay? So here's what I'm seeing. So I feel like you maybe throughout the past year or two, everybody's on a different timeline. So flip it where it goes, you guys. If this is not pertaining to you, that's okay. Okay. But for the majority of you, I feel like you have dealt with a lot of game playing when it comes to matters of the heart. Okay. This seems to be the type of connections that you always were attracting for whatever reason. Maybe this has something to do with things that you need to heal, right? Because you were constantly attracting the same type of energy. So, usually in those situations, it means that there's something within us that we keep attracting. The reason why we keep getting into the same type of connections. Usually, these are um, trauma bonds, right? But they feel like soul bonds. We feel deeply connected to them because you're connecting from both a place of hurt. So I feel like this is what's kind of happened in your past, maybe even recent present. A lot of game playing here, you know, um, dealing with people who you should not have basically gone past a surface level type of connection, right? So there's been a lot of breakups, a lot of heartbreak, right? Emotional heartbreak where you try to hold it together. I feel like because you are a Taurus, you have a stubborn side to you. And that could be good and that can be bad, right? So, that's good as far as being persistent, being resilient when it comes to dealing with life challenges, right? When it comes to growing, that's amazing to have resilience. But when you try to hold on to connections that keep hurting you, that keep breaking your heart, that's when we shouldn't be stubborn, right? We shouldn't hold on to things that keep hurting us. That's not what love is. So I feel like you've had a lot of love lessons that you've had to learn over time. Again, I'm sure which is beneficial to you now, but this was a lot of your past energy. Again, this could be this past year, it could be a current situation you're dealing with as well. And maybe this is something you're actually thinking about right now. With the healing that you're going through, this is something that you are contemplating on. You are starting to realize this is the wisdom, right, that you're gaining about your connections. You're learning that it's okay to have gone through experiences, but what you need to now do is take the knowledge and the wisdom from the loss, from the hurt, right? And now use your discernment. I feel like, yeah, over time, there's a lot of fading feelings between you and another. And that was because of the constant game playing, the hot and cold behavior, the in and out, the only wanting to be around or hang out at a certain time or certain day, or they acted one way with you and another way with other people. So I feel like your feelings faded in this past connection, or again, you're dealing with this currently. And you are starting to realize that there's no more real potential for growth within this connection. Okay. I feel like going into 2026, as you continue to heal, as you continue to grow, once you finally learn the lesson, right? You stop choosing the same type of energy that doesn't get you anywhere, that continues to make you feel bad about yourself, that keeps your heart broken. I feel like you will attract in a connection. There will be somebody that moves towards you, Taurus. And this person will be your dream connection. This will be a cosmic connection. This will be the type of connection that transcends time, space, logic. This could be a past life soulmate that you reconnect with, but I feel like there's healing that's still needed. And again, this could be your current energy. You could have just met this person in the fall. Fall is very significant. But I feel like this is going to be a cosmic connection. This is going to be your person. And it is because you stopped allowing this past energy, hot and cold, in and out. You stopped settling. And because, again, I feel like you've done a lot of healing in the background, people are now starting to truly see the changes that you've been working on making within yourself. And I feel like it's surprising quite a few people. But I feel like you feel good, even if you haven't truly expressed this out loud, outwardly to other people. Maybe you've been keeping things to yourself, which is a good idea. Because I feel like as you continue to heal, again, this is what's going to come towards you, be able to come towards you, because this is what you are now going to be able to attract, because you are now realizing your self-worth. Your value indicator is now properly balanced. So keep healing. Good job. Keep healing, Taurus. So love can start coming towards you if it hasn't already. Oh, look at that. I feel like this is very significant, so I'm going to show you what I saw on the bottom of the deck here. Divine timing. Things may feel slow or uncertain, but the universe is right on time. Love is unfolding exactly when it's meant to. Like I said, keep working on you. And this is what you have coming in towards you in divine timing, Taurus. All right. Beautiful. Okay. Let me get you your intuitive whisper message. What's the most important intuitive whisper for Taurus ending 2025, going into 2026? What is their message of encouragement they need for Taurus? You're more powerful than you know. Strength. Like I said, you're gaining strength, Taurus. You are more powerful than you know. The number 12, the month of December. Like I said, it's very significant right now, the things that are happening within your life, within yourself. Do you realize your own superpower, Taurus? You have the ability to create your own destiny, change your emotions, and rewrite your own story. The only things blocking your power are your mind and your belief system. So this is also about not allowing limiting beliefs to keep you stuck. Okay. What would you do if you weren't afraid of failing? There is no certainty in life, so allow yourself to be brave and step into your full potential. This is not a dress rehearsal. It is life, Taurus. Don't live with the regrets of what if, and instead turn your mantra to why not? What sparks joy inside of you? What do you do to play? Do more of that. Do more of what makes your heart and soul sing rather than playing it safe and staying small. There is such power in you waiting to be expressed, and you will only find it by experimenting in new ways. Taurus, it's time to get exploring. Like I said, your new beginning is waiting for you. It is waiting for you. And I feel like you are truly, truly gaining strength. You are gaining that momentum to move forward towards the future that you want and that you desire. Don't let anything hold you back. Okay. All right. Let me get you your angel numbers, Taurus. The most important angel numbers for Taurus at this time, end of 2025. 222, trust fall. And angel number 400, have faith, Taurus. Your angels ask you to trust your place in life right now. You are in the right place at the right time. And your angels have heard your prayers and felt your struggles at the same time. They stay with you and remind you that everything has a purpose, even though you may not understand it right now. Okay? Okay. Taurus, most important angel numbers for Taurus. Let's see, let's do this one first. Inner acceptance. Receive self-love, angel number 483. The quickest way to find acceptance in your life is to first gift it to yourself. Your angels notice that you need to work on positive self-talk and self-care. Sit in meditation right now with your hands on your heart chakra. Repeat this mantra a few times until it begins to sink in. I receive self-love. Taurus, I feel like this is something that you have already been working towards and working on for yourself, but just keep going. And again, you guys, this is for Taurus placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. Okay. Angel number 151, make magic. Your desires are in your hands. Your angels say the time is now to create your future. The things you want are not just going to happen on their own. You will need to create them. The steps you take today have a direct link to what happens to you in the future. Sit in a quiet spot and take 5 deep centering breaths. As you inhale, envision supportive energy flowing into you. As you exhale, know that what you want wants you. Beautiful. Okay. And angel number 410, help incoming. It's all coming together now. Your angel's message is clear. The final step in receiving is to have an open mind. You have all you need in this moment. Right now, choose a centering pose that promotes inner peace. Feel abundantly grateful that more is on its way to you in divine timing. And what I love about this last angel number message, Taurus, it addresses things we've discussed throughout this message, right? Inner peace, you realizing how important inner peace is, being grateful, and divine timing. So confirmation for you, Taurus, okay? I'll give you guys some numbers. So I have 2 4s, 3, and a 1. So January, March, August, April, the number 44. Also have 8 and 12. Transformation, perspective. Number 12, gaining new perspective about your life. Okay. Aries got that as well. Like I said, you might have Aries in your chart. 33, 2, and 5. The number 23 could be significant. The number 5, the number 3, the number 33, the number 8. Okay. February, March, June, August. And the number 13, death and rebirth. Okay. So those may be significant for you. Okay. So I'm going to leave you, Taurus, with a final question, something to contemplate on. And I'm doing this because I always want my collective to continue to work on growing, healing, evolving. So this is just going to be something that you can take with you to contemplate on, to think about how it connects with your life. It may or may not. And if it doesn't, that's okay. Maybe it pertains to someone you know or that you're connected to. But here's your final question, contemplation for Taurus. For Taurus. The warrior. Where in your life are you being called to be courageous? Confirmation, Spirit, thank you. What inner strength do you need to harness? Confirmation, Taurus. It's time for you to be the warrior in order to head in the direction of life that you truly desire. Wow. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. What parts of your life do you need to find more courage? Is that in your relationships, whether they are work, platonic, friendships? Is this within your family dynamics? Whether this is within a marriage, just your, blood family, parents, siblings, cousins, aunts, where in your life are you being called to be more courageous? Phoenix rising. You guys, I'm telling you, are going through a transformation right now. So find your strength, hold on to your strength, be courageous at this time, Taurus. Your dreams and desires are in your hands. All right, you guys. Taurus, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the message. Thank you for being here. Until next time, you guys. Bye.